So for those that missed
Hard
the show,
turn.
for those that missed the show yesterday, this is the inciting moment, Kelly.
Cristiano, like top 3 best-looking athletes of the century, somewhere in that range.
Wow.
And so did Kelly.
We literally had this discussion right
I mean, he's got to be, right?
He's got to be, right?
This is Inception.
It was
That
a
was an
little
interesting,
Inception.
like 4-box
I
situation.
was trying to figure out how to put it in without it seeming like we jumped back to yesterday. And
No, I know. That's part of my fault. I wanted to make sure the 4 box was in, but it was a little clunky. Either way, now when we run this part of that clip, now we can have it another layer. It'll be really fun. Either way, so, Jonah decided to bring in, and it started literally out of the blue because he's at Big 12 Media Days. He has no idea what we're talking about pre-show.
We talked about it before the show. You think I brought that up completely unprompted? There was a smidgen of Cristiano. Like, where does he rank in the pantheon of athletes?
Attractive athletes.
Right.
Before our show, so it was planted in my brain. It wasn't. Oh, I just talked to Joey Maguire and Cristiano.
I mean,
there's context here.
Sure,
Come on.
a little context. But the point being, it's like we had a little bit of fun with that, like right around, I want to say, 11:20 today. And it started going on for about 2-3 minutes, and it's like, enough. We're
doing this in the show.
So it essentially, Kelly, let's run the stinger, and we'll introduce things right. This is the top 5 most attractive male athletes. Oh my. And I want to give a brief disclaimer here. This is outsourced to a one.
We did not come up with this list.
This was not my list. This is something I am not taking credit for. This is from soyummy.com. So you know. So you know.
It's not hot or not
great.
like from when.
You know it's great. That's all I'll say.
sponsored by SoYummy.com.
Let's start things off here. Number 5.
My gosh.
I believe I've
He's
already
number 5.
ruled
It
on
is
this
Cristiano
issue.
Ronaldo. So this is exactly why this list starts things off with the one guy that I think
I'm surprised he's 5.
I was too. I thought he'd be at least top 3.
I'm really excited to see who the other 4
I know,
are,
me
because
too.
I've already ruled on this.
Okay.
Is Kevin Kiermaier in the top 5?
He was not. No. Number 4. Ryan Lochte.
Okay.
Which no.
Okay.
Especially if you've seen him recently, he's been left out in the sun a little too long.
I'm going to say no, and then I'm also going to tell you guys a story about how my mother-in-law thinks he looks like my brother-in-law. So I have to, even if I did find him attractive, I have to lie and say no because my husband would get mad if I said he looked like his brother and then I thought he was attractive.
Let's also just be clear and say this is very superficial list already.
Presented by SoYummy.com.
Exactly.
SoYummy.com.
Number 3. Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
No.
God, no. What is up with this
I
list?
think this
We
is.
got to find a better list.
I think this is residual Taylor Swift here.
No, this is a clickbait list.
It absolutely is. But I
Gotta have
clicked on it.
Travis gotta have Travis
Although
on
what
there.
I would love to do is do a side by side of Travis Kelce before he started dating Taylor, and then
That
after,
is a good point.
because the glow up effect of that relationship was real.
I mean, if you see Travis from Cincinnati,
Oof.
or when he had
to-
his reality show,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Brought to you by what is their podcast?
what was the best version of
Oh,
Travis Kelce?
New Heights.
New Heights. Yeah, sorry, we're going to collab with.
What
New
was the
Heights.
best version of Travis Kelce?
It depends on what kind of Travis Kelce you're looking for.
Go on.
Number
What
2.
era of Travis? What era of Travis Kelce?
Number 2.
What Kelce era are we talking about?
Number 2. Charles Leclerc from F1, which was an interesting poll.
Okay.
That is a deep cut for those that don't know. I did not.
Over Lewis Hamilton?
He
I would
was
say that
7.
the F1, girlies are gonna have words about that.
I'm sure.
I
but
think.
My 14-year-old daughter is going to be very excited to tell me about this later.
Okay.
Unless Lewis
she's an
Hamilton's
F1
number 1,
person.
because I think Lewis
he's not number 1. He's
No.
number 7.
Okay,
I was gonna
'cause
say, I
I know
thought he
he's
would be
like
high up,
he's
too.
like the one, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Who do you
And
guys think number 1 is?
who
before?
should be number 1?
The most attract. Is this the past
Dirk
20?
Nowitzki.
This is the past 20 years, you said?
Yeah, like since 2000, essentially.
I just peeked, and I will tell you, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
Okay, stand by.
Since you wanted to
Do we have Jeopardy music?
prognosticate.
No, it brought to you by Jeopardy.
Yeah, is Mike here?
It's not Mike.
No, I'm saying the Jeopardy music thing.
We knew it wasn't Mike. I don't think we had to be told
The
that.
most attractive athlete of all time, Mike.
Brought to you by GQ.
Can we do it? Can we do it? What's it? Can we get a hint? What
Yeah,
sport?
can I get a hint?
Soccer.
It is soccer.
Neymar.
No. But good guess. I'll actually see if he's on the list. He wasn't close enough to the top 10, I don't think.
A soccer
35. 35 for
I want
Neymar.
to talk
That's
to
a good
people
pull.
that made this
A
list because you told
soccer
us that Tony
player,
Hawk was
number
at
one, it's not
97, which I
Cristiano.
do
Yeah,
not agree with.
Tony Hawk was 97, and I want to double check on this. Phelps was
But
like...
I also married a skateboarder, so
Sure, but Phelps
I'm
was
at a
95,
loss.
and those should be reversed at a minimum.
I give up. Do you give up?
It's not Zlatan.
no.
Is it Erling
Check to
Haaland?
see if he's even on... No, he's
That'd
not on
be
the
so
list.
funny.
Zlatan's not on
It
the
turns
list.
out SoYummy.com is actually Zlatan Ibrahimovic's
Burner
website.
account. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
David Beckham.
Yeah,
What are we
see.
talking about?
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking like
Of
last
course.
15 years, not
Yeah.
But what are we doing?
I had this
Yeah.
with the clip yesterday. I had this conversation with my wife last night, and she agrees with Kelly that Cristiano's not attractive. And she went to go on to name like the
Josie's smart.
Yeah, she was like, these are the athletes I think are attractive, and he was in the list of. She named 3. I can't remember all of them, but
Yeah.
David Beckham was one of them.
Yeah, I mean he's the OG heartthrob.
Rounding out the top 10, Kelly Slater, who should have been
Yeah.
top 5
Okay.
for me. I'd put Slater in there over Lochte for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Gus Kenworthy from freestyle skiing. Good luck with that one. Michael
No.
Jordan was top 10.
No.
Okay.
Again, we're peak, right? Like this isn't Jordan current, right? Like
But
this is
if this is a list from
You're
the
talking about 90s
2000s,
Jordan?
that's not peak Jordan.
you're still in shape in the 2000s. He was doing all right.
Who else is in the top 10?
Leandro Paredes from soccer, Argentina,
Okay.
and Alison Becker from Brazil, the goalkeeper.
Okay. Brazil's goalkeeper.
That's
So
heavy soccer.
it is heavy soccer.
SoYummy.com.
That's the
So
last
you're
you'll hear
telling me
about
that
that,
you're
the
telling me
website
that
on the
Jamie
show.
Benn did not make the list.
Can we create a website and just have Mike Leslie be 1 through 5?
It's soyummy.com, but with 3 M's.
Yeah.
I'm just happy I had a reason to have that on my search history. This will be the last show I have.
Your algorithm is about
Yeah.
to get.
What are your tabs, sir?
Let's start going through the list here.